Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Read With Me. I am your host, Kelly Michelle. This channel focuses on reading together separately, in which I choose a book, we will read that book throughout the month, and I will share my reflections, thoughts, and takeaways from the assigned chapters that we have read on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The goal is to read virtually together 12 books by the end of the year. And so we have read through January through May, and I am so excited to introduce to you the book that we are reading for the month of June. And we are reading The Garden Within by Dr. Anita Phillips. And so I always like to start with giving you a little bit of background as far as why I chose this book. I was first introduced this book because it was a book club book selection by Oprah. And I have great admiration for Oprah, and I really enjoy reading a lot of the books that she selects. And so when I was listening to her interview with Dr. Anita, it definitely intrigued me. I will say first off that this book is a faith-based book. However, even though it's a faith-based book, Dr. Anita is she's either a psychiatrist or psychologist. I'm not sure which one, but she really talks about our inner selves and really goes deep into both the kind of faith part of it, but also the practical and physiological part of understanding our thoughts and our emotions and just, what's going on inside of us. And so I read this book a while ago. It was published, let me see here. I always like to say when it was published. It was published in 2023. So I guess not that long ago, because I did read it just 3 years ago in 2023 when it first came out. And so it does meet the criteria that I try to do with all the books, which means it's a pretty easy read. There are 3 parts to the book. The first part is called Soil Power, the second part is called Deeply Rooted, and the third part is called The Embodied Garden. And there are 15 chapters. So with that being said, the majority of the episodes will be going over 2 chapters, but then some of the episodes will be single chapters. And the chapters aren't that long. So that's really a positive thing, that it should be a pretty easy read. And the total page is 214, but that also includes a section about acknowledgments, notes, and about the author. So the last chapter, which is chapter 15, starts on 183. So I am really, really excited for me to reread this book. Like I shared when we were reading Daring Greatly, me revisiting books is wonderful because there's so many concepts and ideas that I had forgotten about that I will relearn as I'm reading it for this second time. And so again, the book for June is The Garden Within by Dr. Anita Phillips. And this book is available wherever books are sold. I believe it's also available as an audiobook, Kindle, Barnes & Noble, Amazon. You'll be able to secure this book. So that's it for today. I also want to leave you just a couple of things before I sign off. 1, get the book. Number 2, take some time to read today a good story or learn something new. And then also like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I want to emphasize subscribe because I really want this virtual book club to grow. So please subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, if they are passionate readers just like you, that here's a safe place for us to read together. And then also comment. I would love to hear what books you are interested in, or maybe some suggestions of what we should read next. Thank you so very much for joining me today. And until next time, happy reading.